Hello friends, and welcome to the Soap Studio. Today's plan is to have a super cozy soap making day. I have everything ready for a cozy soap making session with you guys. I am going to be making my Lavender Dreams soap bar. And then I also have some soap that I made a couple days ago that is ready to be beveled, so we might do a little bit of that just to have a little extra coziness in this video, because I'm just thinking of adding some music and quite possibly maybe talking in between the session and just having this be a super relaxing time with you guys. I haven't done this in a while, so it's nice to kind of not have a plan or an agenda and just make soap and enjoy the process. So if this is something that you're into and if you feel like you want to cozy up and relax with this video, I invite you to stay tuned for the rest of it. And thank you so much for joining me today in the Sweet Hope Naturals Soap Studio. Okay, so it's been a while since I have topped any soap with botanicals, and I feel like that is what I want to do today, especially because the Lavender Dream soap is such an herbal botanical soap. I am going to color it with Brazilian purple clay, which is so beautiful. It gives the bar such a lovely color, but also such a silky feel. So we're going to use that, and then we have some essential oils that we're going to blend together. Obviously our main component is going to be the lavender essential oil today, but we are going to do a little bit of a blend just to give it a little something extra. But for my botanicals today, I have some blue cornflowers, I have some lavender buds, and I have some jasmine buds as well. I'm going to put that in here. I'm just going to have that ready at the end of our session so that I can put those onto the top of our soap. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pour out our essential oil blend, and then we'll be ready to start with the soap making. There's something so peaceful about creating with your hands, gently mixing the dried buds and flowers and feeling their soft texture and natural beauty come to life before they're placed on the top of each bar. It's just such a wonderful feeling. I've never been great at keeping plants or flowers alive, but soap making has given me a new way to enjoy them, to appreciate their colors, their textures, and the quiet joy that they bring. I haven't always loved lavender, but now that I've been in this industry and I've been exposed to it in all its different forms and blends, I am just falling in love with the way that it softens everything that it touches. Lavender has the ability to soften your mood, your thoughts, and even the air around you. It is like peace in its purest form, and I've genuinely grown to absolutely love it. Soap making has always been a way for me to slow down and to step away from the noise and just be alone and just create. There's something so magical about mixing the oils, the clays and the micas, watching those colors come to life right before my eyes as I mix them. It's such a simple thing, but it always fills me with this quiet sense of joy and wonder, like a little reminder of how beautiful creation can be. And it's in these quiet moments that I remember why I started, to bring a little hope, a little nature, and a lot of love into something so simple as a soap bar. And just in case you were wondering, I did add just a little bit of titanium dioxide to lighten up that beautiful purple color. The clay tends to be a little bit darker, so I just wanted to lighten it up so that we could end up with a beautiful light purple. The scent of lavender begins to fill the room as I gently mix it into this batter, and it feels like wrapping yourself in a cozy blanket after a long day. This is one of my favorite parts of soap making, where everything just slows down. Every time I slow down to make a cozy batch, I'm reminded of how meaningful these small creations can be. It's not just soap, it's literally a piece of my heart, my time, and my love poured into something that might bring someone a little comfort. There's something truly special about knowing that what started as oils, botanicals, and a bit of imagination can become a quiet reminder of care and hope in someone's everyday routine. Creating from the heart has a way of restoring my own peace as well. It keeps me grounded and grateful for the simple things and for the beauty that comes from making something with intention. Okay guys, I am done. I am so happy with the way this turned out. The batter was just perfect. I was able to put in the flowers. It was still a very good consistency, and I got a very light texture on there, which I'm totally happy with, because normally my soap moves so fast and I usually always have a super rustic top. This is more delicate, it's very soft, and I am loving it because that is the vibe, that is the inspiration behind this soap called Lavender Dreams. So I'm really happy with this, and we're gonna go ahead and cover them up and we're gonna let them sit overnight. We will be back tomorrow to cut them, and I will show you guys what they look like. It is all one color, so there's no type of swirls or anything like that. It's just simple, beautiful lavender soap. So now it's time to bevel. I have 2 batches that I made a couple days ago, and I totally forgot to add the sodium lactate. And I also added a little bit more liquid than I usually do. I did some aloe juice in here, but I did more than normal. So it's a little bit soft still, so I need to be super careful. But Cali Coast right here is definitely a favorite from the Cali collection, inspired by California, and this one is inspired by the coast and citrus groves. Oh, it's just fresh and so pretty. The swirls on these though, oh my gosh, they came out so good. I wish I would have recorded this soaping session that I had, because so far I have had some really satisfying soaping sessions. Look at that swirl. Look at it, it's so beautiful. This one has blue Cambrian clay. Oh my God, it smells divine. I love this. No wonder it's one of my top sellers from the Cali collection. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of these. These also do well in my wholesale side of my business. So I also have a diffuser in the same scent. Let me show you one more swirl because they're just so cutesy. I also have diffusers, reed diffusers for your house, and a room spray in the same scent because literally I'm obsessed. It's so fresh and tangy and clean. It's just California in a bar, or California coast in a bar. California beaches, oh, lovely. So I remember when I started making soap way back in 2017, I started with melt and pour because I was afraid of using lye, and I just thought it was too complicated and it was too hard. So when I wanted to start making things for myself and my family, because this all started with a desire to get away from toxic things in our home and making sure we had the best products that we were putting on our skin, I decided to learn how to make melt and pour. But then I researched more information on how to make cold process, and it all started back then. And once I learned the process, I was no longer afraid of it, and I learned to love it. Oh gosh, this is such a pretty swirl. Look at, I mean, it's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful process, and it's very, very relaxing. So as a business owner now, being in this business for 7 years, I sometimes don't find the satisfaction in making soap, especially when I'm under the wire. Sometimes you lose the joy of soap making, and it's so wonderful when I get to come back to that place where I just enjoy the process and I don't have to worry about deadlines, or I don't have to worry about my batter getting too seize on me or too hard on me. It's nice to be ahead of the game. But all this to say that soap making is a beautiful process. It's satisfying. There's just nothing that compares. Even if I stopped my business, I would still continue to make soap for me and my family because I love it so much and it's so satisfying. This, by the way, is a lavender vanilla. So this is different. We just made a lavender dreams, and this one is lavender vanilla. So this is lavender with vanilla, and it's just so comforting and cozy for fall and winter. The soap we just made, the lavender dreams, got a little bit dark when we mixed it and poured it, but it's going to lighten up to a beautiful bright light purple. So I'm really excited to have a fuller lavender line for the holidays. I also make a pillow mist that is primarily lavender, but I also add some vanilla hydrosol water in it and some other essential oils like ylang ylang. It's a beautiful blend and it will go really well with like a lavender vanilla soap bar or even the lavender dream soap bar. And then people can create gift sets with all of those kind of complementing scents. So I'm excited because things are going to be a little bit different this season in the shop, and Dalia and I actually just had a sit down kind of brainstorming what our holiday gifting is going to look like, what are we going to offer, and I'm really excited for her ideas. Some of the things that she pitched for me, I have been wanting to do for the very long time, and I've been doing this for 7 years, and I haven't gotten to the point where I've had the time and energy to do the things that she pitched to me today. And I was like, this is great because I've been wanting to do this, but I just haven't had the bandwidth to be able to do it myself. So now that we're working together, it's just amazing. It's such a blessing. And I'm totally looking forward to this holiday season because I know it's going to be a good one. So things are progressing. I am going to, wow, this color, I'll bring you in right now so you can see this color. I don't know if it'll come through on camera, but wowza, this purple looks amazing on the Lavender Dream soap. It's sitting right here in front of me. So I'm gonna let that sit overnight and then I will bring you back tomorrow so I can cut this, and yes, we will see how those soaps end up, and then we'll put these away in the curing rack behind me. you.